Hello students. In my previous lecture we had studied about the bolted connections. For understanding of this bolted connection we have taken one simple example how to connect the two plate with the help of bolts. In that case we have understand about the shear capacity of bolt, bearing capacity of bolt, and what is bolt value and how we can get the number of bolt. After that we have checked about the strength of plate. Why? Because whenever we are going to connect two member with the help of bolt, then we must have to find out the number of bolt as well as strength of the plate, because whenever we find out the number of bolt, after that we must have to check the strength of plate, because whenever we are going to connect that bolt we must have drill that plate with the drilling. So from this kind of basic knowledge, today I am going to discuss the real example of the bolted connection, right? So let's start with question. A member of steel roof truss consists of a two angles ISA 75 by 75 by 6 mm placed back to back on either side of 8 thick gusset plate. The member carries an ultimate tensile load of 150 kN. Determine the number of 16 diameter 4.6 grade of bolt required for the joint. Assume Fu of the plate as 410 megapascal. So in this case we have to find out only the number of bolt, means no need to design, only we want number of bolt. But before that we have to understand about the truss. And what is truss? We know about the truss, but still I am going to describe it. This is our truss. आप सबने कहीं ना कहीं ट्रस देखी है. इट इज़ यूज्ड इन इंडस्ट्रियल बिल्डिंग एज वेल एज हम स्मशान में भी जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे भी ये ट्रसिस होती है. मीन्स इट इज़ अ single geometry of steel member. It is generated by the connection like that they form triangle, and all the joint of this truss must be pin joint. So in this case we are going to design a member that is member of the truss. Which member, that we don't know, but it is a sum of the one simple member of this truss. But the simple thing of this truss, the members, the notation of that members, this is the bottom member, it is called as a main tie, and the inclined two member, that is called as a principal rafter. These three member are the main member of this truss, and it is having double angle in each and every case. It is made up of double angle, back to back or toe to toe. But in this case they have given us two ISA 75 by 75 by 6 mm back to back either side on gusset plate. So the remaining members are, this is the vertical member, this is inclined member, this is vertical, inclined, vertical. It is also called as a diagonal member. Inclined member also called as a diagonal member. So in this case, we have to understand about this phenomena of the truss. Now, if I am going to take vertical section of this truss, then what we are getting, this is our gusset plate and two ISA arranged back to back on either side of the gusset plate. So it is a inclined member, that is called principal rafter. This is the main tie of the truss member. It is also connected with this gusset plate and two angle ISA back to back. It is 75 by 75 by 6 mm. What is an angle? So you all have a steel table. In that steel table, we have number of type of angle section given uh, with that size. So all of you must open this steel table and refer that there is a different kind of angle section with equal and unequal angle. Equal means 50 by 50 by 5, 60 by 60 by 6, 70 by 70 by 6, whatever, up to 200 by 200 by 8 mm angles are there. Same way, if we are going to take unequal angle, then its size is 50 by 70 by 3, means one of the leg is smaller and one of the leg is longer. In this case, we are going to use equal angle, means this is the 75 and this is also 75, and the last digit is indicate that the thickness of this member is 6 mm. So dear student, for the designing of any structural member with the help of steel, then we must have to aware about the steel table, and we have that steel table's criteria for the designing of any members. Now, what we are going to do in this case, this is our member of truss and it is connected with the 8 mm thick gusset plate. The force is resisted by this connection is 150 kilonewton, and we, what are the number of bolts required for this connection, that we have to find out. So dear student, in this case, the this is the gusset plate having 8 mm thick and two ISA 75 by 75 by 6 connected back to back. Now the bolt is connect like this, means in this case the bolt is failure in shear in these two direction, means it is cut off in two planes. So in this case, generally all the shear strength of the bolt, then it is must be taken as double shear. So as we know, two ISA are connected back to back, so that the bolts are in double shear. The bolts bear against the 8 mm thick gusset plate and two 6 mm thick angles are there. So for finding out the number of bolt, we must have to find out their first shear capacity, after that bearing capacity. So first shear capacity, we know the shear capacity of bolt. We have equation of that. Nominal shear strength of bolt is equal to Fu by root 3 Nn into A and B plus Ns into ASB. This equation is given on page number 75 IS 800. Now what we have to? We have to put up the value of this FU, NN, ANB, NS, ASB. In our case, NN is 2 because the failure of bolt is in two plane, that's why it is double shear. So we are taking NN as 2, and the net area of bolt, it is taken as 78% of whole area of bolt. That's why we are taking 0.78 of pi by 4 16 square. So it is 157 mm square. In each and every case, as we discussed in our last lecture, we are considering all the time NS is 0. In each and every case, always consider that NS is 0. But we have to find out ASB because it is in equation. So ASB is equal to pi by 4 into 16 square. That's why ASB is equal to 201 mm square. Now what we are going to do, we are putting these values in our equation. In this equation we have FU, and that FU is strength of bolt, which is calculated from the grade of bolt, and we have the grade of bolt, that is 4.6. So FU is equal to 400 from that grade. Now VN SB is equal to 400 by root 3. NN is 2 into 157 plus 0. That's why VNSB is equal to 72.52 kilonewton. Now our goal is finding out the design shear capacity of bolt. Then we have the equation for that. Design shear capacity of bolt is equal to VDSB is equal to VNSB upon gamma MB. We have find out this VNSB, but what is gamma MB? It is given on page number 30 in IS 800. That value is gamma MB is equal to 1.25. So what we can get? VDSB is equal to 72.52 divided by 1.25. That's why VDSB is equal to 58 kilonewton. Clear, student? Now the bearing capacity of bolt, it is a second capacity of bolt that we must have to find it out. The equation for that is VNPB is equal to 2.5 into KB into D into T into FU. It is also given on page number 75 IS 800. Now for this equation we have to find out this KB, and the value of that KB is calculated from the 4 equation. What are the equation that given on page number 75? First of that, E upon 3D0. Now what is E? E is the end distance of bolt. That equation for end distance, that is given on page number 74. 1.7 into overall diameter. And what is the overall diameter? When we are calculating 16 mm diameter of bolt, then we must take the whole diameter of that bolt is 16 plus 2, that is given on page number 73 IS 800. From that we have to find out this E, and we can get the E is equal to 30.6. So we are taking 30 mm as E. Put up this value in first equation of KB and we can get the 0.555. Number 2, the second equation is P upon 30 minus 0.25 is equal to, what is P? P is the pitch distance, and that is given on page number 73 IS 800, and the value of that pitch is equal to 2.5 into diameter of bolt. So we can get the pitch as a 40 mm. Put up this value in equation number 2 and we can get 40 by 3 upon 40 upon 3 into D0. D0 is equal to 18 minus 0.25. Then we can get 0.49. Number 3, FUB upon FU means FU of bolt divided by FU of plate, and we have the FU for bolt, that is 400, which is calculated from the grade of bolt, and FU for plate, that is given in a question it is also around 410 megapascal. So put up this and get the 0.975. And number 4, that is 1. We are taking smaller of this for value and we can get the kb. So in this case kb is equal to 0.49. Now the equation of that V and Pb is equal to 2.5 into Kb. Kb is equal to 0.49 into D. D is the diameter of bolt, that is 16 mm. Next, into T. T is the thickness of the plate, and we have the value of this gusset plate, that is 8 into 410. Okay, but here we are considering always 400. Okay, now the value of VNPB is equal to 60.28 kilonewton. Now this VDPB is equal to VNPB upon gamma MB. Again gamma MB is also given from the page number 30 in IS 800. So we can get the VDPB is equal to 60.28 divided by 1.25. So the value of VDPB is equal to 51.42. Got it? So now we have two capacity of this bolt. For finding out the value of number of bolt, we have to take smaller value of these two capacity as a bolt value. So we can get the bolt value as a 51.42. In this case, why we are taking smaller of these two values? Suppose two plates are connected by bolt, and when we can get these two plates, the bolt will be failure due to some force. That force is the capacity, and always considering that capacity as a smaller value. So in this case the smaller value is 51. So whenever we are acted force on that two plate, the bolt will be failure due to 51 force. So we are taking 51 as a bolt value. Now our next step is number of bolts. So in this case, number of bolts is equal to total tensile load or else force divided by bolt value, and we have that force is 150 kilonewton divided by our bolt value, that is 51.42. So we can get 2.92. Means we are considering the bolt as a 3 number. Now we have to put these 3 bolt over here, and this is our end distance, which is 30. This is our pitch distance between two bolt, that is 40, 40 and 30. So in this case the overlap for this connection, that is total 140 mm overlap must be there. So this is our section, and the force resisted by this 3 bolt is 150 kilonewton. What is the tack bolt? Tack bolt is the a simple bolt that is used for connected the member whenever that member is more than 1 meter length. We have to connect that member with the help of bolt, so we can maintain the distance between two member as a gusset plate. Clear? So we have to complete this example over here. So whenever you want to find out the number of bolt, then we have to find out two capacity of bolt. After that we can get the number of bolt. Okay, thank you student.